Hello and welcome back to our FM22 Journeyman with Barnsley. We are jumping straight into it today with that match against Sheffield United that I mentioned at the end of the last episode. Here's our lineup for today. We've got Zingard in goal. We've got a back three of Worrell, Kitchen and Batiste. We then got Williams and Godwin Relief out on the wings. We've got Oakley, Booth and Palmer in midfield. Woodrow, Brown out on the wings in front of them. It's really confusing when you've got lots of people on the wings. And then we've got Munchuk up front. Everyone is fully fit. It's our rival match against Sheffield United. As I mentioned in the last episode, we lost 3-0 the first time we faced them in the Championship. I feel like we've come on a lot as a team since then. I feel like in the last couple of matches, we've performed particularly well. And I'd love nothing more than to go and get one over Sheffield United here. If you do enjoy today's video and you haven't already, of course, hit the subscribe button, join the channel. It's completely free, but it would be very, very much appreciated as we try and hit 50 subscribers. That was an ambitiously long ball forward for Williams to run onto. And I have just I mean, what happened there then? Genuinely, what happened there? I was about to say, I've just noticed that Sheffield United have already got a yellow card. And then the resulting free kick from Kitchings was, I don't even know what happened. Did it hit the wall and just bounce upwards? It looked like it was disappearing into the stratosphere, but then it somehow ended up in the box. And I think Munchuk shoved someone as it came down as well. Is that Wilfred Zaha? Is that the Zaha I'm thinking of? Is this another Zaha? This is the confusion when you're like in the future, as I don't know what players are the players I think they are and which ones aren't. Smallborn is bared down on goal here. That has turned out to be a very easy goal for him. That is not an ideal start, lads. 1-0 down to Sheffield United. The whole point of coming back is to see us win against Sheffield United. If we're going to lose, I may as well not have come back and recorded this. I mean, that's just a missed tackle there from Kitching. Less than ideal. Kitching wanting more game time. And Kitching actually being fairly consistent. So I'm not going to let him off of that one. But I will say that is sort of unlike how he's been playing in the last few matches. This is another highlight for Sheffield United. That throw-in has been cut out pretty easily by Batiste. But then we've just cleared it long. Stop clearing it long. That's not how we play. Clearing that long is basically useless. Because all it means is now Sheffield United can build a counter-attack. That's an ambitious counter-attack. Kitchen's been turned again. Is Kitchen's going to have one of those matches? He had one a couple of games ago. Probably a couple of episodes ago, actually. When he gave away a penalty and then he got skinned for a goal and then he did an awful back pass and conceded another goal and all of that shenanigans. I mean, if he's going to have an awful match again, I will be subbing him off at half-time, if not earlier at this point. Zingard there has not managed to keep hold of that one as well. He spilt that save and it has resulted in a corner for Sheffield United. They are going to take, Worrell's going to step forward and clear that one. It is now going to be a throw-in for Sheffield United. The pressure seems to be piling on. Now it's a free kick for Sheffield United. So many set pieces, so little time. Oakley Booth has managed to get that one after the clearance from our defenders though. Munchuk just holding it up long enough for some of our players to get in position. Big ball forward for him now. Munchuk on the ball. Munchuk! It is over the crossbar. I mean, this is what I was saying last episode as well about him being a little bit wasteful. He probably could have taken 2 or 3 more paces there without being tackled, got himself a bit closer to the goal and then tucked it low. Instead of that, he's hitting it while he's on the run, which he's going to do, I get that. But maybe he's leaning a bit and it seems to be going over fairly consistently. What I want is the Munchuk that scored 2 goals at the start of last episode. Munchuk here. Straight at the goalkeeper that time. It is a free kick anyway because he was offside. And another highlight starting with us on the ball. Can we get back into this game? That's the question. Woodrow through to Munchuk again. Munchuk shouldn't be taking a shot there. He hasn't taken a shot. He is tackled. Brown can't do a lot with the resulting ball that was spilled there by the Sheffield United defence. And we do look like we could get back in the game here. He says, as Sheffield United have a corner, we do look like we could get back in the game. I just feel like we need to at least be getting a goal this half. And we need to not be conceding another one this half is probably the main point. I think if we concede a second, that will be it, over. It's free kick there again for another offside, this time for Sheffield United. We haven't yet had a shot on target. It's another set piece. It's a corner for Sheffield United this time. Can we clear this one? We can't clear this one. Exactly what I said we didn't want to happen was another goal. And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go attacking straight off the bat. We encourage the team here. 35 minutes in, we need to go attacking. There's no other choice at this point. We're going to go attacking. We'll leave all the instructions as they are for the moment. But if we get to the second half, we might have to, at half time, change some of those instructions to actually make us a little bit more attack focused. Because the last thing we want is a third goal here without reply. But it looks like it might be coming. Zaha playing with the ball on the outside of the box. And Sheffield United all over us. Elliott, it is a third goal without reply. That's Harvey Elliott. Is he on? I'm assuming at this point he's not on loan at Sheffield United. I assume he's actually gone there. Oh dear. After the elation of Thursday's episode, we've come back and again dismantled by Sheffield United here. We are getting utterly dismantled to the point we have to break the team. We need to let them know that what they're doing, this is unacceptable, this performance. Williams is injured as well, and I don't have a backup left wing back. That's not good. I'm hoping he can shake that one off, although it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. We're going to have to bring someone on for him instead, but I feel like we just wait until half-time now because it's only a couple of minutes away. That attack broken down by Sheffield United, who are now launching a counter-attack of their own. Zaha's through on goal. Zaha's through on goal. Single save that one. Just to save our embarrassment being any further. 4 goals. I mean, 3 goals and it's probably already over. But 4 goals and it just starts becoming very, very embarrassing, especially if we can't at least score 1. Williams getting in the way of that cross, although that's resulted in nothing, that counter-attack, because it's ended the highlights straight away. We do need to go into the dressing room now and tell them that our shooting's not been good enough. Yeah, we'll go with that. Goodwin Malief. Can you play it over on the left at all? No, you can't. Oh, dear. Let's go with Callum Britton over on the left. It's probably the best solution. If we're going to play this formation, we are going to need some players that can actually play left and right wing back. Because at the moment, I mean, Williams can play there. Britton can play there. Tom Pearce can play that all out on the left. Britton's out on the right, sorry. And then we've obviously got Goodwin Malief who can play there, but 2 in each position. Kind of erases this problem as well, because Williams obviously being injured here. Tom Pearce is already injured. We might not be able to play this formation in the next game because we will have literally no one to play on that left wing back position unless I've got someone banging around in the under 23s or the under 18s that's a reasonable quality that I don't know about, which is entirely possible. Forward to Brown, Godwin Malief here, managing to get that one, nod it down. Oakley Booth now playing that one forward for Clyde Munchak. That's not the best ball control I've ever seen off a player. It's kind of bounced off of him more than controlled. That one's been sprayed forward for Britton now. Britton, Clyde Munchak, I think, yes it has. That was blocked by a Sheffield United player and it is going to result in a corner. Clyde Munchak to take this one. Can we do anything with it? Absolutely not. We can do absolutely nothing with it. We're going to go to play for set pieces here because we do need to do that, I think. And as soon as that comes up, there we go. Edit this. I think Godwin Malief now, we put him as an attacking version of a complete wing back. I feel like Woodrow can probably go on attack as advanced playmaker as well. Oakley Booth, yeah, we'll put him on attack as a central midfielder. Maybe that will all make a difference. I mean, I'd at least like us to go and get a goal here, if only for the support, the home support that have come in today to see our match against Sheffield United, because so far this has been horrific for them. They've not really seen us play very well at all. Brown to Godwin Malief now. Godwin Malief playing that one in front of Clyde Munchak. Can Clyde Munchak get one back? Almost took too much time that time, and it has resulted in another corner. Clyde Munchak is going to be the one taking it. Where's he going to aim it? That's the main thing. It's going to be near post again. Batiste getting his head to it, but it's straight into the Barnsley goalkeeper's hands. And now Sheffield, it's not the Barnsley goalkeeper, we're Barnsley, the Sheffield United hands. Oh my God. These 3 goals have got me all troubled. I've forgotten how to talk English, and we've attempted to make a tackle there and completely miss it. But Oakley Booth has managed to clear the ball at least. That one's been played back to Palmer. Munchak now out to Woodrow. Munchak again. He's sprinting forward. Britain is pretty much there. Single-handedly ended that attack. Now, we want you to end attacks. But in an ideal world, we'd like it to be when it's Sheffield United attacking and not when it's us. When it's us, help with the attack. When it's them, stop the attack. This seems like basic stuff to be having to tell a defender. Wayward passing. Brown is on an absolute travesty of a rating there. 5.9. Get off my pitch. Sarmiento can come on. No, Sarmiento can come on. Thank you. Palmer's not looking a lot better and is tired as well, so we're bringing on Bakuna for him. That's our 3 substitutes gone. I don't see us getting anything out of this match now. We're going to demand more. Back to the inconsistency, I guess. I thought 4 wins out of a possible 6 we had. So I thought maybe we'd regained some decent form, or not even regained it, we'd actually got some decent form because we haven't really had good form all season. But apparently that was a blip in the matrix. It's not a blip in the matrix, a glitch in the matrix. Oh, never mind, it's all good. The main point here is we're not scoring goals. Munchak hasn't managed to put one away today despite a few chances. We have cut that attack out quite nicely. Kitchen just stepping forward. Worrell now playing that all the way back to Zingal. First time out to Matisse. That was a brilliant pass for a goalkeeper. Godwin Belief now out on the wing. Sarmiento coming in. Sarmiento cannons one home. It is a goal for Barnsley. It probably doesn't matter, but we're going to celebrate it anyway because it's quite nice to see. Oakley Booth has picked up a knock. That is not something I wanted to be reading. Not something I wanted to be reading at all. That was a really good goal. Why am I playing Izzy Brown? I think I'm playing Izzy Brown because he scored a goal last game and he was quite good, but he did miss a penalty as well. So maybe I should have started with Sarmiento. The thing is, he's meant to be a left winger as well. He's not even a right winger, but he seems to play all right there and he's got some decent potential and he does seem to be in pretty good form. So I probably should just start Sarmiento there. Instead of that, I've chosen to change what formation I had, or change the selection I had, and it's not ended well. We've conceded 3 goals. We've been better in the second half, admittedly, but we are on attack, and I think we've just been trying to get the ball so far forward that we've kind of prevented Sheffield United of attacking, like by extension, really, rather than by good defending. But hey, it's definitely going to be here, I think, a 3-1 loss to Sheffield United. It was a nice idea to come back and attempt to see a win. Hasn't really ended up that way. Britain now to Woodrow, back to Worrell. That's going to be over very, very soon because we've only got about 20 seconds left. We'll probably see the resulting throw in here, and then I'd imagine it will be blowing the whistle there from the referee. No, we're going to continue. Apparently we're continuing. No, we're not. It's now full time. Ref, what was the point? That is less than ideal result, really. We've now got 2 games left of the season. I still think we're mathematically safe. In fact, I know we're mathematically safe. I can do maths just about. We've got a possible 6 points that Charlton could win. That would take us them up to, what, 40? I can do maths. 44. And we've got 51 points. So mathematically, we are safe. But we don't want to only do 1 match. So let's go see the match, I believe, against Blackburn as well. We owe them. We've lost twice to them this season. Okay, so the team for the match against Blackburn, very, very little in the way of changes. We have literally just changed this position over here. Izzy Brown making way for Sarmiento after Izzy Brown's absolute travesty of a performance in the match against Sheffield United. Hopefully, we can go and get a better result here. The other thing I'd like to talk about as well is Munchak, because Munchak, I've attempted to offer him a new contract. And the whole reason I wanted to give him a new contract is he's turning out to be quite a good player. And what I don't want to happen is for a club to come in and meet his release clause. His release clause is 12.25 million. And at the moment, he's probably not quite worth that. But if he continues progressing at the rate he has, because he's already gone up in star rating, he is starting to knock in goals, although he didn't last match, he is getting there. I think a bigger club could come in for him, and I'd like at least a little bit more than 12 million for him. But I'd also like him not to go at all if possible. So I wanted to get rid of that release clause. He won't get rid of it. So he hasn't signed a new contract because he won't get rid of his release clause, which was the whole point of offering him a new contract. Grant aside, hopefully he can at least be here for the rest of next season, but it wouldn't surprise me if a bigger team did come in for him. Luckily, it does have to be a team in the Premiership. So, it says in a higher league. So, I guess any foreign league that was higher than the Championship? Question mark? A top league? Or is it only going to be the Premiership? I'm not actually sure how that works. If you do know, let me know in the comments down below. But back to the game in hand, we can see so far we're pretty equal with Blackburn. What we need to do is make sure we're not equal with Blackburn. We need to be better than Blackburn. That one's been distributed out wide to Williams. Woodrow somehow managed to get hold of the resulting pass. Assistant manager wants us to play for set pieces again. That's fine. We'll go with that. Godwin Malif there really should have made an attempt to get hold of the ball. Instead of that, Batiste has just brought down a Blackburn player to sort out that counter-attack. We will attempt to ease off of tackles because he's already got a yellow card, but he did stop the counter-attack, so I completely get why he's done it. It's a bit of a dirty way of playing, but equally it stopped us conceding a goal, so we'll take it. Kleimunchuk here with a potential attempt on goal. Instead of that, he's just kind of kicked it straight against Blackburn's defender. He is going to take the resulting corner though. It's into the box. The Blackburn goalkeeper has punched it. It's back to Kleimunchuk. Over to Woodrow now. No, Kleimunchuk is offside. Never mind. He didn't get himself back onside in time. And now Blackburn are going to have a chance to come forward and attack. However, their goalkeeper's only cleared as far as us. What was that? So, hold on. We get a highlight and Kleimunchuk decides the best thing he can do when he's about 2 yards away from the box is pass it all the way back to Zingerl in goal. It was some interesting decision making there. Never mind. Kitching to Batiste. Can we make something of this attack? Godwin Malif here out on the right hand side. Can he get across into the box? He can't. It is blocked by a Blackburn player, but we somehow ended up with the ball. Kleimunchuk there attempting to bundle that one in, but the Blackburn goalkeeper gets in the way. And again, though, it's been cleared and we have ended up with the ball. So we are still on the attack. Samiento here into Kleimunchuk. And it has been passed all the way back to our defence, and that's going to be end of the highlight. We're definitely the team on top here, although we've also got a lot of yellow cards, and I don't like having a lot of yellow cards on the pitch particularly. And now we have got a throw-in for Blackburn. Can we defend this one and potentially launch a counter-attack? Maybe not. It's been put into the box now. Blackburn into the box. They're definitely on the attack. They've got a shot away. It is 1-0 to Blackburn. And again, it's on the stroke of half-time. What is it with us conceding? Right before I'm about to do my team talks. Now I've got to get this bit of paper over here. And I've just got to throw it away because the whole team talk is ruined. You've ruined it, guys. God's sake. Oh, I love conceding goals. Don't you love conceding goals in FM22? Don't you like going on a nice run of games and then coming back in the next episode and not having a nice run of games? It's fantastic. I don't even know what I pressed. I've said I'm happy with their performance. To be fair, the performance hasn't been bad. If you look at our stats, I mean, we've just gone attacking. But if you look at our match stats, we're actually probably the better team here. But there's only one stat that matters. I've said it before in saves. There's only one statistic that matters at the end of the day, and it's goals scored. And Blackburn are the ones with a 1 next to their name, and we still got a 0 next to ours. And that is just not good enough. And Blackburn again on the attack here. Can we cut it out? We can't. But Zingerl does get hands to it and manages to stop that one, causing any further damage. How is he going to distribute? He's distributing it short to Batiste. Over to Kitchen, back to Batiste, to Kitchen again. Now it's to Worrell. Worrell passing that one forward for Woodrow, who sees the run of Williams, but he doesn't quite manage to find him. And now Blackburn have gotten a chance to make an attempt on goal, but it's a bit of an interesting one. I feel like really he should have held the ball up there and waited for a supporting player. We demand more from the team. Kleimunchuk here taking another corner. It's only gone as far as the first Blackburn defender. That's not an ideal situation. Samiento not managing to keep hold of the ball either. And now Blackburn can launch a counter-attack. But we've managed to cut that one out. Can we now launch a counter-attack of our own? It's very end-to-end football, at least. I'll give them that. Palmer Back to Kitching, over to Baptiste. Can Baptiste get that one forward potentially? Samiento, he's got that one forward to Godwin Malif, into Kleimunchuk, who has a shot. It is blocked and it is going to go out for another corner. I feel like I need to start putting attacking corners as part of our training like 4 times a week, so we actually start scoring them. Worrell, I mean, it was distributed into the box nicely, but that was not a very good header from Worrell. Let's be honest about it. We should be doing better with our corners because we are getting bags and bags of them, and it's even more highlighted now. We're on extended highlights. We are getting loads of corners and nothing to show for them. Williams is only on, I think I just saw, a 6.1 rating. The problem is I don't have anyone to bring on for Williams. Samiento's not having a great match either. We're going to bring on Bakuna on that side. Hopefully he can be a little bit better. Williams should really be coming off because I think he's going to end up on a bad rating. We've got no one to bring on for him, and Oakley Booth probably needs to come off as well. Let's bring on Offaboru. Hopefully Offaboru can come on and shore up that midfield a bit. He's pretty decent at tackling. Obviously he can play as a centre back as well, so maybe he can stop some of these counter attacks. Kitching having to backpedal a little bit there to save that one going in, and saves in goal from being in a very awkward position. Once again, Blackburn on the attack here though. Really, guys, we could do with a shot. Something. I mean, we've got the shots. I keep saying we need a shot. What we need is someone to put it in the back of the net. I'm really getting fed up of losing against Blackburn this season. This will be the 3rd match we've lost against Blackburn unless we go and do something here. And it is really starting to get on my nerves. Kleimunchuk can come off now as well. We'll bring on Bosniak. Hopefully Bosniak can come on with a bit more. No, he hasn't got more pace. He's got more stamina at this point, or more fitness. Better fitness? I don't know how you call this. He's going to be less tired, is my point I'm trying to make, because Kleimunchuk's already played 86 minutes of football by the time he's come off. Bakuna here. Can he get across into the box? He can't be. He does get to Goodwin Relief into Obaforum. No. We're not going to get a goal here. We clearly aren't going to get a goal. We've literally peppered their goal with shots. We're not having a good end to the season. And it's really annoying because the previous matches that we saw in last episode, we actually played pretty decently. I mean, we go and beat Middlesbrough. I can't remember what the final score was, but we obviously go and beat Middlesbrough, who are 3rd place, and then we come and lose to 9th place Sheffield United and 12th place Blackburn, and I'm just, yeah. It's just not great, is it? Again, it's quite frustrating because we go on a really good run of form and then we end up kind of bottling it. We have got 1 game left of the season here. I can't remember who it's against. It is going to be against Portsmouth. I don't know if Portsmouth got relegated because they were very, very low down. Portsmouth, yeah, Portsmouth are already relegated. They're right at the bottom. I'm pretty much going to use that as try out a couple of players that we've got in our youth ranks. For example, I probably will put in this guy here, Andre Zelzico. This is why I'm not putting on camera. I don't know how to say anyone's names because he's got the potential to be a really, really good goalkeeper. Probably be our 1st choice goalkeeper. So we'll try him maybe out in a match. And then tomorrow's episode will be come back with hopefully some transfers. You can see from these, we've got a lot of potential Premier League players scouted. What we don't have is the funds to actually buy any of them. Here's another one, George Jenkins. He's at Sheffield United. He's already a good Championship standard player with potential to be a Premier League standard player, and he doesn't want a huge amount of wages, but we cannot afford the transfer figures for any of these players. So it could be a very interesting summer again. But we'll deal with that in tomorrow's episode. That is a future James problem, but James will need to work out how to actually bring players in without spending any money. And I don't quite know how you do that yet. If you have enjoyed today's episode and you haven't done so already, do hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. You can unsubscribe whenever you want. But in the meantime, you can follow along and see if we can do anything with Barnsley next season. Mid-table or playoff positions would be fantastic. But it's going to take a lot of work to actually get us there. Till next time though, guys, thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. And if you can't wait until tomorrow, you need to watch some more content now, have a look at this video next.